When you clocked 30, did you feel like you stepped into a different era? I mean, you would always have people that are older than you or your age mates come and approach you and toast you and stuff. Maybe a little bit of guys that are maybe a year younger or 2 years younger. Note, age is just a number, I understand. But so now your mother will arrest me saying that I'm trying to you want me to go to prison, Abi? Because why are you telling me that I'm not a minor? Please, you people should ask for their age. For this part, 3 guys that I just started talking to, and all of them, I was older than them. I was 7 years older than one. 7. No, I'm not doing that with you people. I'm not, because what do you mean? Like, please tell me. I don't want to be in this era for long. So please, ladies in your 30s, please come and tell me that what's happening. I don't understand again. Me, I did not get this memo.
Most ladies, they don't want to date younger men just because of they are wired biologically not to wanting younger men. Just the same way most men who want to date older women. Now, for her particular case, most men in their 30s, they don't go around approaching ladies because most times they are not. They are locked in whatever they are doing. That is the stage in life when the pressure of life comes down on you hard. You see that you are trying to build a business, you are trying to grow in work, you are doing this or you are doing that. Most men in that age bracket, they are not all that looking for ladies. I'm not saying they are not interested in ladies, but most times they are not. But they are not actively searching for a partner. If they are not dating before then, or if they are not married before then. So the majority of the men approaching her are younger. We can both agree that ladies in their 30s that takes care of themselves, sometimes they look more beautiful than ladies in their early 20s.
Not always, but yeah.
So that might be the reason why these men keep on approaching her.
I don't know about you, but if I'm 45 and I'm married, and I'll be dating my 24 to 27 sweet boys, because I want peace and quiet. The ones that when I come back from work, I'm like, baby, I got you new shoes, they're downstairs, you want to go pick them up? And they'll tell me, thank you, baby. Thank you, mommy. Not some ungrateful old meat that I'll cook for, clean for, do his laundry. And no thank you will come out from his mouth because he feels entitled to what I do. To all my sweet boys, is it Balenciaga you want? Or is it Prada and Gucci? Leave all those small girls. They've got nothing. That's more for you. Come to mama.
Somebody said, this is the dream of most Abuja boys. Abuja people under the mud. I don't know why when it comes to things like this, the Abuja men keep getting dragged into it.
How dare you? How dare you?
Even without paying any money, you can get a young man to just be with you. This is the dream of most young men. They need a cougar, they need a MILF, they need a sugar mommy. So you can be that to them. You can even be a sugar mommy without the sugar. That's how desperate and thirsty some of these young men are. You are just fulfilling a fantasy for them. They will hop on it. They will hop on it even without thinking twice. After they hop on it, they tell their friends, and their friends will give them kudos for it. Because for most young men, it's a big flex that they laid with an older lady, especially when she's beautiful. If you need more truth about modern dating dynamics in Nigeria, hit the subscribe button. Because all we do in this channel is break down modern dating dynamics as it pertains to Nigerian culture every Wednesdays and Sundays. Subscribe and stay tuned.
I have questions, right? What exactly is going on in the dating field right now? Because I am actually very, very confused, okay? Guys my age don't want girls my age. They want girls younger. When I mean younger, 18, 19, 20, 21, like they want younger girls.
There's this thing most ladies do, and I don't like it. And that is whenever they talk about guys going for younger ladies, they push it to the far extreme. They push it to 18, they push it to 19. Most men in their 30s, they won't go for those kind of ladies. I'm not saying that everybody in their 30s won't go for an 18-year-old. But what I'm saying is that most men in their 30s, they won't go for a lady that young. I can understand when they say she's in her early 20s, 22, 23. But saying 18, come on. I feel like she's just pushing it.
Guys that are older, let's say the 40-year-olds, 50, 60-year-olds, the single ones, they don't want to date women their age as well. They want to date women in their mid-20s. They don't want to do anything close to 30. 25, 26, 27, 28, the moment you hit 30, it's a no-no. Girls that are in their early 20s, mid-20s, they want to date older men. They don't want to date men their age. They don't want to date men in their 30s. No, they want to go for 40, 50, 60. And guys in their 20s want to date girls my age. Girls in their 30s are just confused because they'll be like, what am I going to do?
All of the things that she said, it comes down to her definition of what dating is. If you say young men in their 20s want you as a 30-year-old, it might be that they really want you as a person. They want to build something serious with you. But that is not true with most people. For the most part, these men in their early 20s, they are men that are still struggling, trying to put their life in place, trying to organize themselves. They look at you in your 30s, you look good, you take care of yourself, and you have money to your name. And they feel like maybe if they attach themselves with you, they might get ahead in life. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like these kind of men, they don't plan on putting a ring on it. When they are ready to get married, they will go for younger ladies. Or maybe even if they get married to you, they will still have a younger lady outside that they are messing around with. Sometimes, after a couple of years of getting married to you, they break off the relationship.
How convenient. The moment as a man, you open your mouth and tell me that you cannot date a lady in her 30s, right? I just assume you're a pedophile. You cannot date a lady who you are not seeing with wrinkles. No, there's no wrinkles. You are not seeing gray hair. No, there's no gray hair. Her body still looks intact. She's still very, very sexy. As a matter of fact, I think women in their 30s are way sexier than women in their early 20s especially. And you're telling me that you cannot date her. Why? It's not because of the looks. It's definitely not because of the looks. It's because you like to go for the ones that are immature. So how immature can you go?
I've said this before. Ladies in their 30s, they look very good. It's not like if they don't look good. They look even better most times than ladies in their early 20s because of they've really grown into their body. They look very womanly and curvy.
Well, that's an interesting idea, but here's what's even more interesting.
Now, it's a choice that the guy would have to make if he wants to pursue anything with you as a person. You don't need to shame him into dating you. I can understand that you need a man. You want somebody that will take you serious. You need somebody that will prioritize you. But this is not the way to go about it. Shaming him and calling him a pedophile for dating ladies in their early 20s. Instead of just stating the fact that maybe these men, they want younger ladies. They want a lady that will build into their lifestyle. Because most times for these ladies that are older, they already have something that they are doing. They already have the pattern that their life has already taken. But most of these younger ladies, maybe they've not gotten a career yet. They've not built something that they can think about twice before leaving. So whenever these men get married to them, they can adapt to that man's lifestyle. It's not like if it's a form of control or anything, but it gets me pissed off every time I hear ladies saying this thing that they need an immature lady. They need a lady that they can manipulate. They need a lady they can do this and do that too. It's not like if these men, they don't treat these ladies well. If for anything, they pamper them very well.
Let me say it again.
It's not like if there are no cases of men maltreating women. But a man that would maltreat you will maltreat you whether he got married to you young or he got married to you older. If for anything, the older lady is the person that would stay in the relationship after getting maltreated because of she knows that she does not have much option than the younger lady that can easily leave. We've been talking about ladies and their dating prospects. Some guys shaming ladies because of they've gotten to a certain age and not yet married. Here is a video of this lady pouring out her heart of how men too needs to be shamed. Let's take a listen.
Men no get biological clock. You don't see 40+ man belly. Belly will come big, come be like 9 months pregnant woman. If you say I'm good, They were like, let's say they battle sugar, like some of them don't even buy that BP something. In the morning you go tie and check BP, afternoon you check BP. Some of them get, you need to see. Some of them every day they go hospital, they battle weak ejaculation, quick erection, low sperm count. If you 40 plus men block us, you can't be like your lie. Well, all the body shame men enough. Now why they go open mouth? They tell you say you wait day 20, say you don't dey old, your time don't dey pass, you don't pass your prime. Man wait day 40 something, they tell you wait day 27, say you don't pass your prime, and you agree. So of you to body shame the way. I don't know. Na patriarchy convince us say man wait day in 40s, day in prime, but woman wait day in 20 something, no day. I don't know what they do now. Body shame those men today. Body shame a 40 plus man today.
I think there are some points she made with what she said, because I feel time is the great equalizer. It comes for everybody. Be you a man, be you a woman, given enough time, everybody turns to dust. But one thing that should be said is that men, they don't have biological clocks. I know that for some ladies, hearing that they have a biological clock from men, which makes their prime in their 20s, it makes them feel some type of way. Especially when you've gotten to your late 20s, early 30s, when you keep on hearing these things, you feel bad because of maybe you are not married or you don't have a man in your life. I'm not a doctor. Don't take it as a medical advice from me. You can do your own research. For most men, their testosterone level drops when they are in their 40s. When it drops and you don't take medication to replace your testosterone level, it shows in your body. If you like my take on this video or you find this video interesting, most definitely you like my breakdown on this other video. Bye and stay tuned for more.